seems like what they're talking about is like when someone's in a relationship, if it's okay to be liking other people's pictures. So I think that's what they're really talking about. Like he's saying essentially, like if you're in a relationship with someone and the woman likes a guy's picture, that means a lot more than when the guy likes a woman's picture. I think that's what he's trying to say, and I would agree with that.
All right. Because I was about to say I didn't have much to say on that, but I appreciate Cloud for kind of clarifying because I was still lost. I would say I think men we take it differently, but I also think that also depends on the intent of women. Do women really go out their way? I mean, and ladies, y'all can answer this question for me. When y'all like dudes' pictures online, do y'all are y'all liking it in a way where you're like, oh, I want to get with that guy. That's the only reason why I'm liking it.
No.
Or y'all just saying, oh, that's a nice jersey, so I like the jersey. Yeah, I can hear you. Ladies?
It could be a myriad of reasons. I never like a man's picture online to think that I'm going to get with him. He could have a talent. He could sing. He could maybe dance. Honestly, I think the men that be online with their shirts off, I don't know. I don't even know if they all the way straight. But that's
yes.
They might not be, but many.
I know you're confident, but you have to understand that attention is going to come from everywhere. So even if you are strictly, into women, you have to know that there are gay men, bisexual men, other men that's going to be looking at you a certain type of way too. So there are women that may gag over half naked men on the internet. And I can't even wrap my mind around like men just wanting all that type of attention. And it's the same with women. When women are on the internet half naked, it's like, you're going to get all of this attention, no matter what direction it comes from. And
also,
that's the point.
For you to think that you're able to handle it, you're going to have a rude awakening, because then you're going to allow people to change your mind of what reality really is. When you invite all these people into your personal life and can see all your personal crevices and stuff like that takes a toll on you at some point. And then it's
unless you got OnlyFans.
Should I get myself into? Even with the OnlyFans, these women, they may get the money, but at the end of the day, they not feeling right about themselves. It's gonna take something to get them.
I feel fine about myself.
Oh, you got an OnlyFans?
Wait, you got OnlyFans?
You the last person on earth that don't know that, MLG.
Right. Also,
she got an OnlyFans?
I didn't know that.
I don't feel ashamed of what
Mr. Lego, yes, she had one.
The thing is, like I said,
oh, she had one. You ain't make no money.
I think she done restarted. I think she done restarted.
You wasn't making no money.
Let's let her tell the story. Go ahead, Fanny.
Ridiculous.
No, I don't do it anymore for multiple reasons. Mostly because the military told me I couldn't do it anymore. But I enjoyed it. I didn't do anything I didn't want to do. I had my own boundaries, but I was able to be nude and feel like I was making art. Like my pictures, my little video clips, they were very beautiful. Like they weren't slutty. They were very pretty. So I was like,
women love to make up crazy shit when they do crazy shit.
I believe it looked beautiful. I wasn't having sex on there. So I just felt like, look, I look good and I want this to be on here and I want to make some money so I can get some boobs.
And you know what?
I made money pretty fast.
Hold on, Mr. Lego.
I want to say this. I respect you because earlier you did say you do something for attention. So as long as a person is aware of who they are and they're not misrepresenting themselves, I ain't got no problem with that. So shout out to you.
I will say this.
I'm just attention seeking.
I will say this though. In light of what Fantasy Island just said, that is the ultimate difference between liking men's pics and liking women's pics. Because I was going to say men have to do a whole lot more to garner the level of likes that women get just for their looks. Like,
yeah,
they have to be funny. They have to be comedians. They have to create content. They have to, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the dudes that I see on social media that get a bunch of likes, they normally doing something. It's not just them posting a picture and with their chest out. They're doing, they showing videos of them working on cars. They teaching something. So it is a huge
They
difference
working
between
out.
us. It is a huge difference between us getting likes and women getting likes. Y'all just get likes because of your looks. We actually have to do some shit for that.
I will
You have to
say
create a whole YouTube channel of conversations and shit.
in regards to the video, I think he contradicted himself because he started off by saying that there is a huge sector of women garnering the attention versus men garnering the attention, and I ain't gonna speak on that one way or another, because I think that I cultivate a different audience, and I'm in a wide sector of audiences as opposed to you guys. So my persona of it or my personal opinion of it could be a little bit misconstrued. As far as what he said in the video, he essentially said you are lesser than a 9 online, but you've been treated like a 9 online, so you're getting attention from men a lot easier. And by that, the notion, essentially, it cancels itself out. Because if that's the case, like we're doctoring up pictures, we're fishing at angles and things like that. It's filters going on, it's Photoshop going on. It's not authenticity. So if you saying I'm a 9 online and I'm getting all this attention, the only attention that I'm getting it from would be from a man who was probably never going to approach me anyways outside. So it cancels out. It don't really make sense. He kind of like contradicted himself.
All right, so my way of looking at this whole thing is I don't personally like women's pics because some people don't know, but we men, if we see another man that we know under a chick's pic that we like, we no longer want her anymore. So I don't do that because I don't. It's almost like marking your territory to a certain degree, depending on who the man is, of course. So if I see a certain dude liking a certain chick's pics like multiple times, I'm like, oh, okay, that's his territory. He's trying to get at her or whatever. I'm moving on. So because of that, I don't like chicks' pics because none of these chicks are my territory. But altogether, I'm never going to get mad at a woman liking a man's pics. One, I don't be paying attention. I don't know what the hell a woman is doing anyway. So, yeah. But I think kind of like what Precious said, all this shit is just a whole bunch of little people in your phone. So when you start paying so much attention to what somebody is doing on social media, whether it's your girl or whether it's a girl on social media, that's not real life. If you're not actually outside being with people or being around people, you don't know that person. So yeah, I think Precious nailed it on the head. Like all this shit is just make believe.